The 2012 London Olympics are in full swing. The Political Stag Party looked at such events as synchronized swimming and synchronized diving and thought, hey, we know each other's jokes so well, why not try synchronized comedy? And also, let's make the film so dark that it has to be bleached like every single 90s music video.
I like to read the Yahoo News. Anybody out there Yahoo News readers? Yahoo main page news? Yeah, come, all right. For those of you who didn't go, yeah, like that. Let me explain to you why you should read the Yahoo News. I'm going to give you a Yahoo News article, and I'm going to give it to you the way Yahoo gave it to me. There's a little bullet in the corner of my screen that said, Malaysian welder gets nut wrapped around penis. I had to click on that. Oh snap, did Yahoo just say nut? They did, but apparently here's how it went down. This Malaysian welder, he takes a metal nut and he heats it up until it's red hot. Then he starts hammering at the thing. Because he's Malaysian, I don't know. Hammers it one too many times, ricochets off and cinches around his penis. I know, and I can't help but think, why is he welding without pants on? Just picture some naked Malaysian wearing a welding mask going to town. Like it's in his union contract or what? You want me to pass them? Let's go. Let's go.
How many people by a round of applause have dogs? Do they have dogs? Pets in the audience? Well, not pets in the audience, but like dogs, cats, or crabs. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to look at you when I said crabs. I'm just saying we can smell our own. But like most people that have dogs, like back me up on this. Most dogs, when they want to go outside, they'll like scratch the door, maybe nudge you on the knee or something, right? My dog never does that. He just stares at you. And then finally you have to give it to him and he goes nuts, right? You have to go, you want to go outside? I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go outside. What if people were like that, man? That'd be awesome. You're just sitting there on a Sunday watching the game, looking to the kitchen at your wife. Finally she just gives it to you. You want a beer? I want a beer, I want a beer, I want a beer! I want a beer, I want a beer, I want a beer! She throws it to me and I catch it in the air. About 5 or 6 beers into it, she gives me one of these. I look, she still has it in her hand.
Speaking of dogs, I love dogs. I do. I'm a dog person. I love dogs. Hate dog owners though. I hate pet owners. I hate like everybody I know that has a dog. They always think their dog is so smart. You know, they're like, oh hey, check out what my dog can do. Arfie, 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 sit, sit, Arfie, sit, Arfie, sit, sit, Arfie, sit, sit. I don't know why he's not doing it. Normally he does it. I don't know. And they always ask their dog questions, you know? Like, what's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? You know what? Even if the dog can talk, it's got something in its mouth, you know? The dog's like, I'm getting worried about getting older. I'm in my 30s now. I realize I'm not as young as I used to be. I watch more news on TV than anything else. I don't like a lot of new music anymore. Lady Gaga, what the hell? Seriously, Lady Gaga, what the hell? Somebody explain this bitch to me. I don't understand what's going on. When I sit down on the toilet, I can tell you how cold the water is. Don't think about that one too hard, man. Your mind's eye will go blind. Don't worry about it. But I knew I was getting old when I stopped at a gas station on the way here. I won't say which one it is, but I will say it rhymes with Midway. And I saw this guy who left his stereo on at full blast while he was pumping his gas. And you ever see these, what's the word I'm looking for? Assholes. You ever see these assholes leave their stereo on at full crank while they're pumping their gas? And it's always that same tough thumping gangster rap. I told these motherfuckers here about these motherfuckers there. I wear my pants so low, y'all can see my fucking underwear, you know that shit? And then we're enough, this guy goes inside inside to pay for his gas while leaving his stereo on at full crank. Now, maybe I'm just getting old, because the first thing I thought was, I'm gonna give it to this guy like Clint Eastwood from Gran Torino, you know, all badass. Hey, this is a neighborhood. Turn that shit down. Instead, I kind of sounded like the grandpa from The Simpsons. Turn your radio down. I polish it off with one of these numbers right here. The old man fist shake of impotent rage. Anybody here intimidated by this at all? Does this do anything? No, nothing. So this guy goes inside, pays for his gas, and then it just hit me. Maybe it's just a smarter, more mature me saying, hey, probably not a good idea to go inside, pay for your gas while leaving your stereo broadcasting everybody within a 1 mile radius and your goddamn keys are still in the car! Go ahead, steal it! It's got a bitchin' stereo system and a full tank of gas! It's a Cadillac Escalade! That's like $350 worth of gas! So I stole it. The police APB came out. Alright, we're looking for a white Cadillac Escalade, Indiana plates. Looks like it's being driven by that retard from Pawn Stars. Go get him.
How many people out there have ever been to the Build-A-Bear workshop? Alright, yeah, okay. Let me talk about this time I went to the Build-A-Bear workshop. I received a bear carcass as a gift. And that's how it comes to you. It comes to you as a carcass. And you have to get it filled up. Now mind you, this is the first time I've ever been to the Build-A-Bear workshop. I walked through the threshold, threw the carcass on the counter, talked to the lady, said, hey, can I pay? We call it a day. She said, no, I can't do that. This is the Build-A-Bear workshop. You have to build the bear in our workshop. And so they have me operate in the cotton gin. And while they do this, they make you go through a bunch of embarrassing procedures. And it heightens when you have to grab that heart. Because you have to take this heart, and you have to rub my muscles so they'll be strong, and rub it in your legs so it'll be fast, and rub on your ears so you can tell all your secrets and give it a kiss so you can never tell. Fuck that, right? It's pretty embarrassing stuff. Mind you, I'm in line with a bunch of 7- and 8-year-olds, there's a small crowd of soccer moms and dads behind me. They're getting a kick out of it. I'm pretty embarrassed. And so I had an idea. My idea was I had to say something that was just vulgar enough to where the kids wouldn't get it, but this lady would be too afraid to ask me to do anything else. And so I waited. And my opportunity finally came because she asked me this question. She said, would you like your bear squishy, medium, or hard? Awesome. I was like, well, what do you mean? She said, well, are you going to sleep with it at night? I was like, oh yeah. Leave the hole in the back. Stitch a few of those up. I'm not that big.
I was talking, me and a friend of mine we were talking about our biggest fears. And I said my biggest fear was sharks, which is weird because I live in Indiana. And I've never met a shark I didn't like. He said his biggest fear was death. Yeah, no shit. What, did you think I was afraid the shark was gonna rape me? I was gonna get caught up in an awkward conversation with the shark? No, it's death by shark. People aren't afraid of heights because they don't enjoy the view. They're afraid they're gonna fall and die. I used to be afraid of spiders too. You know, I was afraid of spiders, but not so much anymore. Now I'll just kill it, you know, or let it outside, depending on its attitude. Oh man, a lot of people are afraid of talking in public places, talking in front of people. You know, a lot of crazy fears out there. But I figure, like, if I can talk and if I can get up and talk in front of people, like you people here tonight, and I will fuck a clown up. You know. Like, it's normally done by now, but
this joke at the end of my set because my daughter helped me write it. So it's really cool, you know. We had a conversation, it was really cool. Anyways, she came up. How many people out there, their kids have taken the CPR and the Heimlich maneuver class? Anybody's kids? Anybody fucking have kids? What just happened there? They're the little ones at home. They look like you. Anybody? All right, fuck
He
it.
does that bit before every time he does his joke. I don't know why. But when he starts his joke, everybody fucking forgets they have kids. They're like, do we have kids?
It works every time.
Every time.
So she came home the other day and she had taken the CPR on the Heimlich class. She's very excited about her day, right? She comes home, she goes, Dad, do you know what you do if you're at home and you're choking and you're by yourself? And I was like, yeah, you know, I was in the military for 8 years, you know. I took a couple medical classes. You go to like a chair or a table and you give yourself the Heimlich. She goes, okay, if that doesn't work, do you know what you do? I was like, I had no idea. She goes, okay, if the chair and the table thing doesn't work, then you go to the phone, you dial 911, and then you go to the door and unlock it so the paramedics can come in. Does this not seem like a lot of shit to do when you're choking? Could you imagine if that was happening to you at home? You'd be like... Sir, if you're choking, open the door for the paramedics. Should I put on a pot of coffee? Thank you guys very much.
It's like we're playing fucking charades. This kind of like that.